you little twit. I need it to help me figure out a way to bring Charity over to the dark side.
Timmy won't let you hurt Charity.
If you don't give me that page, you're going to be the one who's hurting. I'll lock you in a closet with Fluffy and leave you there until there's nothing left of little Tim Tim but a fur ball and a pair of white gloves.
Everything that Eve Russell is afraid of is right here in this envelope. Gotta go over to my apartment and get rid of that red envelope before anyone finds it. It'd be a disaster for Eve and the whole family. Total disaster.
I'd like to apologize for the delay. I just received results of the DNA testing that was done on the body. The test was done to prove to my mother that this man was indeed her husband, my father, Martin Fitzgerald. But the man we're about to bury is not my father. My mother was right. This man is not Martin Fitzgerald.
Thank God. It's not Papa.
Oh, thank God it's not Papa.
I'm so happy for you, Miguel.
Damn.
I am so happy for you, Pilar. It's a miracle. Thank you.
Yeah, but the question is, who's the man in the coffin?
If this isn't Martin, then I could have killed someone that night. I could have killed the real Martin Fitzgerald. It's incredible. I was saved by fate again. I don't have to stop loving Ethan.
You are crazy, Teresa. Gwen is never going to give up. And you're still going to have to come up with this boyfriend.
The dead man had a scar just like the one Mama said Papa had. So how's it possible he's not my father?
Well, I can think of one man who might know.
This doesn't bode well for you, Julian. I wonder what your father will say. I think Alistair's going to be very upset. Very, very upset.
There isn't a threat anymore. Pilar will bury Martin and the whole episode will be forgotten.
Don't argue, damn it. Do what I say. Get rid of Martin's body. Now.
I know you're involved in this, Julian. And I'm gonna nail you, you bastard.
I would hold the hand of the one who could lead me places and kiss the lips of the one who could sing so sweet. And I would fly on the wings of the bird I knew could take me highest. Breathe in, breathe out. You keep me alive. You are the fire burning inside of me. You are my passion for life.
Louise. Oh, I'm so happy for you.
Isn't it wonderful? Papa's alive.
Thank God.
Yeah, and Eve Russell for pushing that test through before the body was cremated.
Friends, may I have your attention, please? Due to this new information that has come to light, this service is postponed until the body can be identified and his family, whoever they may be, is notified. Thank you.
Father.
I'm so very happy for you, Pilar.
Thank you.
Mama, you were right all along. If If you hadn't trusted your feelings.
Oh, if you hadn't believed in my feelings, if you hadn't listened to me.
Well, your scheme to bury the Martin imposter failed. Now what are you going to do?
Nothing. Everything will be fine. No one will ever put together my connection with Martin Fitzgerald.
This is the best news, Luis.
Mama knew.
And now you know you didn't let your father die. I mean, you don't have to live with the guilt of choosing to save Sheridan of your own father.
Sheridan, you didn't kill anyone. I don't want you to think that.
How can I not think it when
Look, just because the man who died wasn't Martin Fitzgerald doesn't mean that you killed anyone.
Look, Ethan, I know you're
It
trying
was
to
a
make...
nightmare you had when you were a little girl.
What if it wasn't a nightmare? What if the real Martin Fitzgerald was in the mansion
we've been
that
over this
night?
already. Your father insisted that nothing happened, that it was your imagination. And Grandfather Alistair said the same thing. So do I.
I want to believe you, Ethan.
Sheridan, instead of talking about something that didn't happen, why don't we go to Pilar and talk about something great that just did?
I don't know how you got them to rush the test, Eve, but I'm so grateful.
Oh, I'm just so glad I could help.
I have such wonderful friends.
We're all so happy for you, Pilar.
Thank you, Sheridan.
Can I talk to you for a second?
Sure.
It's time we settle this thing with Teresa.
You mean now?
Yes. Shouldn't her boyfriend be here at the funeral with her? I mean, Ethan, have you seen any evidence that this guy she's supposedly madly in love with even exists? I haven't.
Come on, Gwen, this is hardly the time or the place.
We've put this off for far too long. Ethan, I'd like you to go with me now and confront Teresa.
Okay, in a minute. First, I want to talk to Pilar.
It's like a miracle.
That's exactly what it is. Papa's alive. That means Ethan and I really are fated to be together.
You better tell that to Gwen. I cannot believe the look she's giving you. I mean, especially in church.
She can give me all the mean looks she wants, Whitney. It doesn't matter. Fate is all that matters, and it's on my side. Fate is gonna save me again. And do you know why?
Okay, I'll bite. Why?
Because my love for Ethan is so pure. Everything has to work out perfectly.
So glad you're here to share this with me.
Thank you for taking care of my son.
I'm sorry, Kay.
Don't be. It's nothing. Miguel's happy about his father, that's all.
You know, sometimes I think you bring this on yourself.
The last thing I need right now is a lecture.
You've got to quit trying to manipulate things.
I don't. I've never tried to manipulate anything.
Yeah, right. Like giving Charity a rash to cause her to miss going to the funeral with Miguel. How did you manage that anyway?
With herbs I stole from Tabitha, I sprinkled them in her dress.
No, Kay. I can't believe you'd do something.
What? I'm not allowed to fight for the man I love? Miguel would have been mine if Charity hadn't come along. Nothing is going to stop me, Simone. Miguel is going to be mine.
Perhaps we should make our graceful exit, darling.
You're not going anywhere, Crane.
We've got a few questions to ask you. The dead man that we all thought was Martin Fitzgerald. Exactly what is your connection to him?
Well, Tim, which is it going to be? Are you more afraid of Fluffy or me?
I gotta tell Eve about that red envelope that's inside the bird. She's the only one that can see what's inside.
There has to be something in this place about my past. Has to be. I swear. Where? I swear.
say?
No exit, Tim Tim. The only way you're going to get out of here is to hand over that page. She's like a panther, isn't she? Stalking her prey. You don't want to be cat food, do you, Tim Tim? No, of course you don't. And you won't be if you hand over that page. Come on now, be a good lad. I have to work out the details of my plan. It has to work perfectly, because if it doesn't, then Charity will slip out of my grasp, and I won't be able to lure her over to the dark side. So come on, Timmy, let's have it. No! Timmy won't let you hurt Barry! Oh, you little... Now you're going to get it. No! Come back here at once! Here at once. Give me that bloody page.
No! Charity's a good person and Timmy's not gonna let you hurt her.
Hey, you stay here. I have to talk to Sheridan. I won't be long.
We'll confront Teresa together, right? Won't be long now, Teresa. Before we leave here, Ethan will know the truth, and he and I will be getting married.
Eve, I was wondering if you had any time that I could come into your office and see you this week.
An appointment? Something wrong?
No, it's nothing physical. It's just, I'd like to have some time to talk to you privately. Friend to friend.
About what?
I just have this feeling that I can't shake.
A feeling?
Look, you'll probably think I'm being foolish, but I can't stop thinking about seeing Ivy in Sam's arms on New Year's Eve.
Ivy and Sam.
Look, I know you can think it's foolish, but you see, the girls were passing around this magazine article that said whoever's arms you're in at the strike of midnight on New Year's Eve is who you'll spend the rest of the year with.
No way. If that's the case, then Eve will be with Julian. That's just plain nuts.
Well, ask away. I'll be happy to answer any questions you have for me. Would you excuse us, dear?
Of course, darling.
Well, I must say I'm hard-pressed to understand just why Harmony PD is so bent upon wasting my time.
Well, you misidentified a body, Crane. That's just for starters.
Well, now, you can't believe I did that on purpose.
Well, what else are we supposed to think?
Look, we just want some straight answers, Julian. What the hell do you know about the man in the coffin?
Well, no more than you, perhaps much less. The man's not Martin, according to the test, so...
But that's how you identified him? Why?
Well, I wasn't the only one. Pilar thought it was Martin. At least at first she did, and so did you, Louise. If a woman and her son can't identify her husband and father, then
you're covering something, Crane. Well, you know more than you're saying.
You're so determined to hang everything on me. Perhaps just hang me, period. You know, in this country, there is presumption of innocence, and in my case, it's not even presumption, because I'm completely innocent.
Come on. From the moment that I saw you in Santa Fe, I knew you were part of this scam, or whatever it is. Now, you're gonna tell us the truth, Crane. And you're gonna tell us the truth right here, right now.
I've told you all I know.
I don't think so.
I've answered all your questions, and I'm dead tired of the whole thing. I've told you everything I know in detail.
Do you think that you can slide out of this by handing us some attitude?
There's no winning with you, is there, Louise? Attitude? I'm merely trying to point out that everyone made a mistake identifying the body.
You're smooth, Crane. But we're not letting you off the hook.
It was an honest mistake. The man had a full beard, it was hard to identify him. After the fall, it was impossible. Then there was the scar, which only Pilar knew about, and he had it. He fit everyone's description of Martin Fitzgerald, not to mention that he called himself Martin, so I say this in defense of all of us. There was a rush to judgment.
You know, we don't have to rush into anything. If you want to make this slow and painful, that's your call. But we're gonna nail you.
You keep saying we, officer, but I'm not sure that your chief wants to be included. Am I right, Chief Bennett?
Sam?
You're free to go, Julian.
What?
We have no further questions at this time.
You've got to be kidding.
Goodbye, Julian.
Well, Luis, I'm very happy for you and all the Lopez Fitzgeralds, and if there's anything else I can do, please let me know.
I had to let him go, Luis. We got nothing on him. You heard his defense. It's rock solid, at least for the moment.
You gotta be kidding me.
I said for the moment. There's no way we're gonna pack this in, oh no. But we need some rock solid evidence, and when we do, we'll bring him down.
Sheridan? What's wrong?
I've tried to get out of my mind. I really have, but I just can't stop thinking about that night.
No.
If that man in the coffin is not the real Martin Fitzgerald, then I must have killed him.
No, Sheridan.
I'm a murderess.
You have to get that out of your head.
Don't you think I want to? Don't you think that I've tried? I'm not waiting any longer. I'm gonna settle this thing right now. Teresa, it's time we had a talk.
Miguel, it's so great. I'm so happy for you and your family.
Thanks, Kay. You've been there for me all along.
I always will be.
I'm so glad you were able to be here. When Kay told me about this rash you had, I was sure you wouldn't make it.
I will never forget the look on your mother's face. The love that she's carried around for your father for all these years. It's right there in her eyes.
Mama has more faith than all of us.
She knew that the man who died wasn't her husband.
Even though everyone else was so certain it was Papa.
I mean, when you're in love like that, really in love,
You're like one with that person. I mean, you think the same way, feel the same things. It's like a special bond that can never be broken.
that kind of love is like a miracle. Just like it was a miracle when you rescued me. When you saved me from that fire. What? You think that bothers me? That's nothing. Who was in Miguel's arms on New Year's Eve?
You were, but...
And what did the magazine article say?
That he'd be with you all year.
So, there's no problem. Would you repeat that? What, Mrs. Crane?
About New Year's Eve and being in someone's arm?
Oh, it was a magazine article. It said, whosever arms you're in at midnight on New Year's Eve is who you'll be with for the whole year.
Martin?
Oh my God, no!
So, do you have an opening this week?
Grace, you can come by my office anytime you want.
Hey, is everything okay, Grace?
Yeah, Sam, it's just, we're all so busy. Seems like I have to schedule an appointment to talk to my best friend.
Which reminds me, maybe I should schedule an appointment to come in for a checkup, huh? That'd be a good idea.
Oh, that's the hospital. Excuse me.
Yeah, great.
I believe it, Kay.
Yeah.
I believe the article.
I knew it was true. See, Simone, even Mrs. Crane believes it. Chat.
That article was a bunch of bull. It doesn't matter whose arms you were in at midnight.
Orville here.
It's Eve Russell. A nurse paged me and said...
I gotta talk to you. It's real urgent.
What is?
The future of your whole family depends on it.
This wouldn't have something to do with that red envelope you told me about.
I remember where I hid it, in my apartment. I put it in the, inside the statue of a bird.
Oh, I have to get over there.
Look,
Thanks for letting me know.
You've got to find that envelope, Doc.
Honey, are you okay? Bad news from the hospital?
Yeah. One of my patients. I have to get over there. Would you say my goodbyes for me, honey?
Sure, babe.
I'll call you later.
Okay. Careful.
I've got to get over to Orville's apartment and get that red envelope and destroy it before anybody else finds it. But at least his apartment is sealed. No one can get in.
Nothing. Nothing. Damn. At this rate, I'm never gonna find out anything about my past.
You the one who called for a policeman?
That's right. The man who lives in this apartment's in the hospital, and I was looking out earlier and thought I saw somebody break in.
Watching your pal's apartment for him while he's laid up. That's what I call a good citizen.
Ha! He owes me money, so I'm making damn sure nobody rips off anything valuable.
Okay, I'll check it out.
Give me that bloody page!
It's wrong! What you're going to do to Charity is wrong!
How many times have I told you? There is no right or wrong. Just do as you're told. Think, Tabitha, think. I know what'll get him out of there. Fluffy! I'll take that cat onto the roof and drop it down the chimney right on Timmy's head. Oh, no. No, it wouldn't be fair to scare Fluffy like that.
What's Tabitha doing now?
There's a nip in the air tonight. Oh, a roaring fire will keep the chill away. Oh, I hope it doesn't get too hot for you, Tim. Hope your clothes don't catch fire.
Stop, Tabitha, don't!
Seen the light, have we? I don't blame you. If you can't stand the heat, get out of the chimney. Now, throw down the page, and I will blow out the match.
No!
What?
You're not getting the page. Timmy's not stupid. If you light that fire, not only are you going to burn up Timmy, but the page will be ashes too.
Give me that page, Timmy!
Checkmate, princess. Tabitha, what are you doing?
You'll soon see. Once I get the fireplace blocked, I'm going to go through with my original plan. That is to go up on the roof and drop Fluffy on your head.
Timmy heard you say that would scare Fluffy too much to drop her.
Well, Fluffy'll get over it. But I'll give you one more chance before Fluffy comes screeching down the chimney at you. You hand over that page from the ancient tome, and I'll forget the whole thing.
Timmy will. Only if you promise that Charity won't get hurt.
All right. Come along, Fluffy. You're going on a little trip.
Okay, okay. Timmy will give you the page. Timmy only hopes that Charity will forgive him for his weakness.
No, don't you worry about that, Tim. All will be forgiven in the end. Oh!
Nice, Fluffy. Nice, Fluffy. Oh, no! Tabitha, help!
Why are you so upset, Simone?
I'm not upset. I just...
Oh, wait, I remember. It's
just because you weren't in Chad's arms at midnight. Look, don't worry about it too much. It's not that big a deal.
Hey guys, how's everything going over here?
Fine, Dad.
Having a nice little chat with my daughter.
You have a lovely girl here, Sam.
Yeah, Dad, Miss Crane actually believes the magazine article.
Magazine?
Yeah, it said whose ever arms you're in at midnight on New Year's Eve is who you'll be with for the whole year.
Oh, you kids. You believe in anything. Talk to you later.
Excuse me. She's a really sweet girl, Sam.
Then why are you filling your head with all this nonsense?
What?
About some stupid magazine article.
Well, I didn't write it, Sam. I just believe
Listen,
it.
I will not let you manipulate my family. There's no way I'm gonna let you do that. My family means everything to me.
I remember a time when I meant everything to you. I remember a night.
That was a long time ago. I am married to Grace.
Yes. So I've noticed.
I'm warning you. I will not let you harm my family.
I don't want to harm anybody, Sam. But I won't let anyone stop me from getting what's mine.
Sheridan, you're not a murderess.
You don't know.
Look, there's no record of anything happening that night. No body, no police report, nothing. You're the only one with any memory of that night.
It seemed so real.
Just because this man was an imposter doesn't mean that you killed the real Martin Fitzgerald. I mean, he's probably out there somewhere living under an assumed name.
I would give anything for that to be true.
Until we can prove there was a body in the living room all those years ago and someone can positively ID that body, then you didn't kill anyone. Sheridan, you have to let this go. You have to forget it and get on with your life. The same way I do.
Quinn isn't still jealous of Teresa, is she?
Yes, she is. I have to get a handle on this before it spirals totally out of control.
Well? I guess you guys have some serious items to discuss. See ya. Well, where is he? Who? Your boyfriend, of course. I mean, shouldn't he be here to share this with you?
Well, he was on his way to the funeral, but he got delayed in traffic.
That's it. I've had enough of this. This has gone too far. I'm sick and tired of hearing excuses for your fictional boyfriend. Admit it, Teresa, there is no boyfriend. So let's stop this lie right now, because the truth is that your boyfriend is really Ethan.
Think you have enough to bust his lock? Yeah, I think so. What was that?
You gotta bag this beef before he cleans Orville out, and he don't have nothing to pay me with.
Let me handle this, lady. Lady!
Oh, my God.
What is it? What do you see?
The mess. Look at it. How can anybody live like this? It's a fire hazard. The whole place could go up in smoke, and I'd be out what Orville owes me.
Well, I don't see anyone, so I guess you were wrong.
Oh, I'm telling you, somebody was in here.
Damn, that was close. Oh no, I gotta get back in there. Only I'm gonna get in there without an old lady and a cop seeing me.
I still can't get over it. I mean, the man in the coffin wasn't my father. It's so amazing.
It's just about the best thing ever.
No. There's something even better, Charity. You're in my life, here with me now. I mean, you came here to help me get through the worst, and now you're sharing my happiness.
Well, I want to share everything with you, Miguel.
We've been through so much, and it's only made our feelings stronger. I know now that nothing's ever going to keep us apart.
Stop it!
Thanks, Tabitha.
Shh.
Dictionaries.
Yes, well, if you must know, this page was written in 4 languages. Latin, Greek, Aramaic, and Essene. I needed all these in order to decipher the message.
What does it say? How are you going to lure Charity to the dark side?
Simple. She and Miguel have to be separated. And then the other girl will win, the one with the dark hair.
Kay?
Yes, Kay will win. She'll get the boy.
Kay's been trying for months to get Charity away from Miguel, and now they're closer than ever.
Yes, I know. Just separating them isn't going to do it. But there's more here, if I can read my own writing. The best way to get Charity over to the dark side is for Miguel to die. And he must die by Charity's hand.
Whoever was here heard us and took off. Man was like a pack rat. Who'd ever hold on to something like this?
Excuse me.
Who are you?
Eve Russell. I'm Orville's doctor. He sent me here to pick up something. What are you doing here?
This lady thought she saw someone break into the place.
Did you find anyone?
Not yet. I'm gonna take a walk around outside. Let's go. Lock up when you leave, Doctor. Don't worry, I'll be keeping an eye on the place.
Okay, thanks.
How the hell am I gonna get back in there with a cop watching the place?
It's a hunk of junk. Bet I could probably hawk it at the flea market. Get back a little of the money Orville owes me.
Bird's got to be here someplace. It's such a small apartment. Where could it be?
Admit it, Teresa. You're in love with Ethan.
Why aren't...
He's your boyfriend. Why don't you just say it? Admit you're a liar. Because once you do that, Ethan and I will be getting married. And he'll realize that I've been right this whole time and you've been playing him for a fool.
I would never...
No. You lost, sweetheart. You wanted to play with the big girls and try and steal my boyfriend? Well, you weren't ready for the big leagues. You will always be a minor leaguer and no competition for me at all.
Gwen, what's going on here?
Ivy?
You're not in handcuffs, so I can assume your interview with Louise and Sam went well.
Fine.
Well, your explanation may have kept you out of jail for the moment, Julian, but I can tell by the look on their faces.
They have no proof of anything, and they never will.
If there's something out there that can bury you, Sam will find it.
There isn't. How many times have I told you?
You're in trouble, Julian. Big trouble.
Well, what if we get a search warrant for the Crane Mansion? Turn that place upside down.
Judge wouldn't approve it.
How the hell did that guy get Julian's number?
Well, it is suspicious. I admit that. But just having a number proves nothing. We have to get concrete proof of Julian's involvement with the dead man.
How?
Well, somebody knows something. Maybe one of the Cranes knows something about your father.
So we'll have to get one of the Cranes to talk.
They're a closed shop, Luis. I mean, how do you think we're gonna get even one of them to go against the mighty Crane Empire?
I'm not sure. But I gotta try and break him down. I gotta know what happened, Sam.
Luis, can I speak to you alone a minute?
Look, Simone, I know you're upset about that magazine article. But maybe it's not right all the time. Maybe Whitney and Chad are the exception to the rule.
I don't care about that stupid article. It does not matter whose arms you were in. It doesn't.
It does matter. Maybe it wasn't right about Whitney and Chad, but it was right about me and Miguel. Someday soon we'll be together. I just can't believe that you knew. You knew in your heart that the man who died wasn't your husband. That kind of true love, that connection, it must be really rare.
It's rare, but it does happen.
Charity would never kill Miguel.
Never say never, Tim Tim.
Uh-oh. What are you thinking?
I know a scenario where Charity would kill Miguel. As a matter of fact, it's a scenario that would work. I'm going to get Charity to kill Miguel today.